Так-то лучше. Всем привет, с вами Истирада и Волк среди нас. Фак, и опять я в начале микрофон не включил. Почему он вырубается, не понимаю. При запуске ОБС он автоматически почему-то выключен каждый раз. Всем привет, мои хорошие. У нас сегодня с вами последний стрим по Волк среди нас, ибо, там остался один эпизод. Но он максимум, насколько? Часа на 2, это прям, мне кажется, предел. Анечка, здравствуй. Андрюш, привет. Я сижу, просто очки натираюсь. Вы думаете, что я там делаю? Я любительница натирать очки в последний момент. О, ты мой сладкий мур-мур-мур. Сара, и ты проснулась прям вот вовремя, к началу стрима. А еще у меня соседи с ума сходят. Я не знаю, я надеюсь, вам это не слышно. Потому что, в принципе, это очень тихо, но где-то играет музыка, притом достаточно отвратительная музыка. И начала она играть в тот момент, когда я запустила стрим. Мне кажется, мне просто везет. Конечно, я же победитель по жизни. Так, сегодня Ждан-Негад. У нас, по-моему, по воскресеньям еще не было этих стримов-то. Господи, да что бы вас, алкоголики. Фух. Начнем. Блин, что-то я так себя громко врубила. Я себя даже... Тихо. Вот прям потише чуть-чуть. Да. А то меня оглушала громкость. Так. Куда-то вечно у меня коврик от мышки пытается уехать. Играть. 5-й эпизод. Блин, называется Волк-одиночка. Почему? Я почему думала, он по-другому называется. Сейчас тогда я название изменю. Волк-одиночка. Чтоб его, кто так называет? Хотя нет, знаете-ка. Какой нахер Волк-одиночка? Там по-другому называется в оригинале. Андрюша, какая разница тебе? Что ты постоянно спрашиваешь, где все? Они все постепенно подходят, когда им приходит уведомлялка. Кого ты вечно ищешь в чате? Может быть, модераторов?
Your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Мы же пришли к скрюченному дядюшке, сколь мне помнится. О, Максимка, здравствуй, мой хороший.
No.
Получил уведомление, я в курсе.
Sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares.
Мы смотрим, что было до этого в предыдущих частях. Что там в эпизодах предыдущих? Ты играл в эту игру, Макс?
We're destroying the tree. No!
Да не уничтожили мы его, господи.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
О, поздравляйте с выходным. Игра, кстати, очень хорошая.
The crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Фак, я так оглохну.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see
Но он такой
fit, but
специально
take just one
стилизованный
more silver round near
графон.
your heart, And the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the
Вообще уже на
crooked man,
финишной прямой по
make
факту
sure you bring
осталось
him back alive. He has to
немножечко.
stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Сейчас что-то будет. Я, по идее, пытаюсь быть хорошим шерифом, но, по-моему, у меня это ни хрена не получается. Как минимум, потому что на допросе я кому-то там прижигаю руки сигарой. Мне кажется, работа шерифа явно не для меня. Давай. Сохраняшка. Все заставки закончились. Волк-одиночка. Да ни хрена не волк-одиночка. Там Crying Wolf, по-моему, называется на английском. Что за волк-одиночка?
You must be tired.
Хорошо, до скрюченного дядюшки мы добрались.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
Хорошо сказать.
Do you want a drink?
Да свою морду, видишь, чтобы расслабилась.
Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin. Well, gramercy me. Take a seat at the very least.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
Я вот чуть не особо настроен на
Don't waste the
сотрудничество.
silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Серебро. Еще
Well,
серебряную
Sheriff,
пулю мы, по-моему, не
For
переживем.
the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation.
Миша, спасибо за хост.
Desperate
И
sheriff.
здравствуй.
How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
You're right that there's a conspiracy, but you're the one behind it.
I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you and to assure you that it's over with.
Но если это не ты, то кто? Хорошо.
Worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that
Урод-то.
information.
Дела хорошо. Мишань, видишь,
You really
я решил в
shouldn't worry
воскресенье
yourself.
теперь ради
As I
разнообразия
said,
стрип сделать.
I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Так, сейчас, мне кажется, что-то будет.
What do you think this is?
У тебя как дела?
Some
Ребята,
kind
как
of
у вас настроение?
negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
Да пошло оно все.
You know who did it. Now tell me.
Fuck you, Bigby.
Почему меня все посылают? Камон.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than a...
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Серьезно?
However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Да, победа в хоккее, это, конечно, приятно. Согласна, Миш. Давайте всех, короче, бить.
Georgie.
Get your hands off me!
А чё бы нет?
The fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my
Неправильно
instructions.
понял указания.
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
Ты всё-таки поешь, нельзя себе голод травить, несмотря на то, что воодушевление от победы в хоккее.
I think you far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill him!
blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms?
Какие
You can have
условия?
Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
I think I'll be taking both.
Бля, как двоих
You're not
изберу?
taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this
Яночка,
shit?
привет.
You said you'd
Я
cover for
сейчас,
us.
я даже не
For
успеваю
minor
прочитать чат.
infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of here.
Ой, Артем,
I do
здравствуй.
apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
Я играла вот
You
Reminds
can
of
go
Edith
join that hole at the bottom of the lake for all I give a
да.
shit. But he's not taking me anywhere.
А почему от Хаттаба-то?
I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
I already told you. I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Фак. Нет, мать. Ну зачем?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you all fixed up.
Это уже нечестно. Да вы охренели. Вот это прелесть. Оп. Давайте поочередно хотя бы, то не все сразу, чуваки.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Блин.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Ну, приятно знать, что они сами себя хотя бы убивают.
Oh god. This way.
Опять-таки же потом скажут, что злой и страшный серый волк полная скотина. Да чё бы нет. Не, ну в принципе пусть говорят, я не против.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Давай. Проверка реакции? Круто, прям вот вовремя. Ну, в принципе, здесь легко. Вот честно говоря, в этой игре это не Heavy Rain, тут гораздо проще. С действиями вовремя. Родинами. Ну, в Heavy Rain я помню, когда играла. Давно это, правда, было. Мне было гораздо сложнее. Давай. Да. Правильная машина, вот что это было. Их было же две. Держись. Гонщик, привет. Давай, беги дальше.
Are you sure?
Do it!
Мать, не надо, ну ты чего?
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Ублюдки-то. Интересно, если бы я не ушла с дороги, нормально бы все было? Или бы меня сбили к чертовой матери? Блин, не надо было уходить. А хотя...
Come on.
Как нам повезло, и на ближайшем доме сушились точно такие же шмотки, как у нас. Вот прям огонь. Логика. Да, прорисовка тут очень классная. Согласна.
Holy shit.
Ну и, конечно, его пырнули, чувак. Как ты думаешь, как он себя чувствует?
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay.
Не может он встать, походу.
Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Fuck. Well, it won't be your fault.
Ну, просто все равно далеко не идет, поэтому смысла сразу было вламываться. Ну, не было вламываться.
Shit. Hello, Bigby.
Здорово, чувак.
I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please,
No,
Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
Вот же баба тупая, а.
It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
Пара
He
ошибок, это
made
пара
sure they
трупов.
couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered?
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then. You fucking.
Может быть, она их
You're gonna
убьет?
throw me
Нет.
to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look, I'm
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us, and as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant.
Я просто не хочу его убивать.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not.
Какая разница? Все равно должен отвечать за свои поступки.
Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
Валер, здравствуй.
So easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die.
Блин.
Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking
Ему
about?
угрожает,
This is
что...
the original.
Ага.
The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You
Только не
remove
снимай.
hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this?
Вот же скотина.
I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You
Да,
have to
конечно.
understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So,
Должно
do you
было
get
быть
it
наше
now?
место
Why I couldn't just...
с блэкджеком и шлюхами.
If you still
Как
think it's so
романтично.
fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
You don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Нет, нет, нет,
I'm
нет,
sick of
мать,
everyone
пожалуйста,
thinking that they
не
can just
надо.
do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to
Пожалуйста, ты можешь
Faith and Lily?
успокоиться?
To all of them.
Нет,
Vivian,
ну...
wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Narissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no!
Да охренеть.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Я не знаю, что сказать. Охренеть.
I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Охренеть. А можно ведь было этого избежать как-то? Ну, хоть как-то. Ну, хоть маленький процент был. О, завтра стрим в любом случае, конечно же, будет.
Get up.
О, у него кишки.
Get up.
Don't think so, Bigby.
Блин, мне не нравится, что она умерла.
I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I
Я не
am.
хочу убивать.
Sure it's not.
Блин, я
No more games,
трубу
all
убивать не
right?
хотела.
We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Нет.
I know what I did.
Извини, чувак. Но ты сам виноват.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
You'll have plenty of time to think about what you've done.
Ну, минут 5-10.
Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Блин, ну ведь хоть какие-то шансы были. Ну, хоть какие-нибудь. Или она в любом случае сдохнуть должна была. Ну, такое ощущение, что просто что-то неправильно выбрала. Сереж, привет-привет. То была ночь, что теперь поздняя ночь, как бы разница якобы есть. Ну, все хорошо. Спасибо. Видишь, мы волк среди нас заканчиваем. Ну, сегодня будет финальный стрим по этой игре. А у тебя как дела?
So this is where they've been sending these.
Странный символ, конечно. Будто бы действительно человек пытают.
Big Wolf.
Наконец-то финал. Но я думаю...
The big bad wolf.
Кровавая Мэри. Ну, с кровавой Мэри, я думаю, что можно будет прям быть большим серым волком. Прям вот такой дрянью. Интересно. Почему они спорили, интересно?
They used to fear you.
Ну хватит уже, а, мать.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Неужели ты пытаешься меня как-то запугать? Серьезно? Ну, как бы, мне кажется, это глупо. Куда мне? Явно не сюда, получается. А, подождите, там можно пройти, по-моему. Да. Ну, как-то неудобное управление. Подожди, здесь прохода нет. Отлично. Значит, один только вариант. А что, выключить ничего не хочешь, нет? Золото? Ну, это либо яишенка, либо золото. Я склоняюсь к золоту. И серебряные пули. Прям вот вообще шикарно. Не серебро плавит? Ну, почему тогда серебро больше на золото похоже?
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow. What a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Блин. Да порви ты ей уже глотку. Что ты с ней вошкаешься-то? Зачем мелочиться? Ну, в конце концов, ну это ж глупо. У женщины есть пистолет с серебряными пулями. Вот, как минимум, надо было сразу ее прикончить. Вот же быстрая скотина. Пойдем туда. Надо вперед как-то продвигаться быстрее. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Блин, я же вернулась. Давай, 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 давай. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Ты серьезно?
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Посмотрите, какая красотка. О. Любительница зеркал. Надо ее сбросить. Давай, 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 давай. Сбрасывай. Я думала, ты ее все-таки в котел сбросишь. Опять упустил, да? Ох ты ж. Нет, хоть какой-то экшен, согласитесь. Давай! Бабушка, пора... Еще одна стадия. Какой милый волчонок. Рестлинг пошел. Надо убить ту, которая пытается свалить. Да, последний. Финал. Финальный эпизод, скажем. Ты будешь на них дуть? Правда предсказуемо. Я думала, нам глаз проткнет. Хороший песик. Ну, кстати, кровавую Мэри, на мой взгляд, очень хорошо продумали. Он, когда превращается в волка, он снимает одежду и аккуратненько складывает ее в стопочку. Естественно.
Hello, Bigby.
Не без происшествий 0 был написан.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things.
Ну давай.
Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers,
Нет, я не
you're
буду
going to
соглашаться.
have to cooperate with me. Look,
Здравствуйте.
there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm
Ну,
no
посмотрим, что сейчас
murderer,
будет.
Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms.
Ладно,
Because
сейчас
I'm not saying
посмотрим,
another word until I'm brought before the community.
Но с
I
другой
don't
стороны, я
need
не
to
хочу быть
belabor the point,
определенным
but just so we're
убийцей.
clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the
Я бы
rest of
хотела
this
все-таки ответ.
miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question.
No.
What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about protecting Fabletown. And some asshole murders two of our people. It's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie.
И?
He's dead, isn't he?
Так ты же его послал, чувак.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Нет, я хочу
I'm
все-таки...
actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work.
Fuck. Блять. Нет! Начать с контрольной точки. Я была уверена, что я нажала на мышку. Зачем мне убивать его? Он действительно не является убийцей, он послал за тем, чтобы девушек этих убили. Но мы тогда будем еще в худшем свете перед всем городом. Скипнуть нельзя, да? Я его возьму все-таки. Я не хочу убивать его.
Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Ну ладно.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss.
Плюс еще все те, кого...
You will bring me back
Кто этого пострадал, имеет право...
Look, all I ask for is a chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
Нет.
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Я все то же самое буду
брать. You're not a
брать.
killer? Then what are you?
Только надеюсь, я не сдох в этот раз.
Not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers, but you will have a difficult time explaining
Вот я этого не
yourself to
хочу
Miss
объясняться
White
перед
and the
Снежкой
rest of
и
this
всем
miserable
городом,
town.
почему я всех убиваю.
You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different
Ради веры?
I'm doing this for Faith, because she and Lily died, and someone is gonna answer for that.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them.
Ты урод, а ты тоже сам отвечаешь.
He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have
Как-то
an
глупо
obligation
полагаться,
to
что я ему
bring me
сохраню
in,
жизнь.
but you can brighten up a little. It's over.
Я надеюсь, его приговорят.
Shall we get going?
All right,
Я не
let's
буду его
go.
убивать.
Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest.
Ну,
Be given a trial in front of your
Миш,
peers.
его слишком хорошо, понимаешь, было бы грохнуть. Это слишком хороший вариант. Он слишком сладенький, прям такой... И вот прям вот чувствуешь, что вот прям вот так и хочется ему шею свернуть. А потом у нас все равно посыпется град обвинений, что мы такие уроды.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking
Кого мы там
kidding
еще
me?
What is this thing
убили-то?
happening?
Джорджа,
he's coming?
тёлку эту с ленточкой на нас повесить. И Кровавого Мэри. Ну, Кровавого Мэри хрен бы с ним отбивались.
He's back.
The crooked man.
Скрюченный дядюшка.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the crooked man's place.
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The crooked man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the
Ну, не я.
culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Снежка умеет что-то ценить.
You are
Странно.
charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and
конечно.
providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
but we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was.
No.
He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Ну давай уже
Georgie was
действительно к
working
делу
for me,
переходи.
yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
Georgie's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your
Чем?
questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's
Ты
true.
ублюдок-то, а?
Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Is this going somewhere?
Straight to the point, I see. You'll make a fine deputy mayor. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for
Да,
help,
завтра в
and
5.
I'm sorry that I decided
Нет,
against my better
короче, я
judgment
позже
to
скажу.
give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
Завтра
in
в
line.
300,
It was not me who
15:00
put
в
you in
Москве.
that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
А что не так?
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job.
Я
She
была доброй.
wanted my tree destroyed. If she had had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
Блин.
You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
Нет. Мать.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Да, мать, ты тоже с нами. Я тебе работу предложила, между прочим.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded.
Да с чего бы
The sheriff
это?
simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's
Проститутки. У меня есть проститутки.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right. How
Нет.
we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time.
Понятно, я...
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
Блин.
He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Ну, конечно.
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
Дайте вариант просто его ударить, хорошо.
Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
Ах ты
Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Мать, ну ты хоть скажи, как был на самом деле.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
Я же говорил, что у меня есть проститутки.
I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff,
Sorry.
this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him.
Люди
Georgie
меня
would have never done
поддерживают.
anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Отлично.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Да, всё.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone
Например.
again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There
she
won't be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of
We
here.
can send him
Everyone,
away.
Да
listen up!
заткнитесь вы уже все.
Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you answered
Мы должны
just
проголосовать.
yourself.
Ну, хрен с ним.
Should have
Давайте
a
голосовать.
vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay.
Женщина.
Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff.
Оторвать ему голову.
Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Я считаю, что надо его
Not
закрыть.
this way.
Чувак! Ты мне даже не дал выбрать.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Да хуй тебе.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be
he's
serious.
done, you're just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes. There's a way.
Если мы оторвем ему голову, мы будем ничем не лучше, чем
Alright.
он.
Do it.
А так он будет страдать. Слишком простое наказание убить человека. Он мучится всего секунду или сколько. А если мы его запрем, он будет страдать очень долго. Не потому, что мне его жалко, и он не должен умирать, а... Все-таки, если мы кого-то запрем, мы сделаем ему очень больно. Да даже если он вылезет из этой клетки.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
This fucking line.
Да, еще одна проститутка.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Ну давай, ключи сюда.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Впервые кто-то начал работать, что ли?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Какая милая хрюша. Отвратительно, на самом деле, хряк.
I'm going. Jesus.
Его все же отправляют. Я же ему бабла дала.
For fuck's sake, I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit.
Я пыталась помочь, я тебе бабок дала. Чувак, почему ты все чертовы чары не купил?
I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Круто.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
Ну, Ада, здравствуй, родной.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on.
No,
it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? I don't know.
Must have run off.
Bullshit.
Ну, немножечко вру.
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Let me help you.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own. Okay?
Я представляю, что у нее голова отрывается, как только мы девочку снимаем.
I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start.
Сначала?
Faith, Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
Она их
You've
сдала.
seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him
О, боже ты мой.
and I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Georgie didn't do mercy. You know that.
He could have been reasoned with. I was counting on that. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Thank you.
Сразу плакать
I don't know
перестала.
what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Какая ты заботливая, мать.
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't
А что за ткань там была, кстати, так и не поняла.
Piece of fabric I found near there. That was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
По-моему, она
It's
просто
going
свою
to
жопу
be
защищала.
different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team.
The way you look out for each other and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town.
Ой, как это мило, прям
Because you
офигеть.
brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Мне кажется, что-то не то.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Нет. А что, в основном все арестовывали? Ага. Я сделал много ошибок, короче, понятно. Красавица, статистика. Дали ему выпить. Понятно. Блин. Пыталась снять у Леночку в последней беседе. Я и в офисе пыталась с нее ленточку снять. Женщина. Чувак, а ты сам виноват. Мне вот кажется, что в прошлый раз, когда-то давно-давно, когда я играла в эту игру, все было как-то иначе. В общем, игра по комиксам сделана, и комиксы можно приобрести, но я не знаю. Может быть, как-нибудь действительно почитаю комиксы. Было бы интересно. Что они, в принципе, себя представляют. Фак. Сейчас, секунду, ребят. Короче. У игры будет продолжение, но оно будет только на консоли. По крайней мере, анонсировали, что будет, потом сказали, что не будет, потом опять говорили, что будет, потом и вот конечного результата будет или не будет, я честно скажу, не знаю. Но последнее, что я слышала, это говорили про консоль, про то, что будет на консоли игра. На компе ее уже не будет, и все это дальше будет сказываться. То есть все эти решения, которые вы принимали. Ну, соответственно, если вы на консоли играли, то да, понятно. А как синхронизировать комп с консолью, я не верю, что это вообще в принципе возможно, все эти решения. Вот. В прошлый раз, когда я играла, было все по-другому, и Бавкин, по-моему, уничтожал какие-то улики. Сколь мне помнится. Ведь все же, да? Да. Вроде какие-то улики тоже уничтожал, если не память не изменяет, потому что тоже был в долгах у скрюченного дядюшки. И у меня был совершенно другой итоговый разговор с этой Нарисой. И когда я уходила, у меня там глаза желтым горели, как у настоящего волка, потому что я больше насилия применяла. Ну, как сказать, пока никто не видел, я всех пиздила, как только могла. Вот, избивала всех и отрывала всем бошки. Не очень было добрым полицейским. У нас, ну что там, час с небольшим занял стрим. Мы допрошли эту прекрасную игру. Если хотите, можно что-нибудь еще постримить. В принципе. Ты про то, что 40 минут... Ой, нет. Выйти из этой прекрасной, чудесной игры. Я не имею в виду что-то еще 40 минут стримить. Можно еще постримить час-два. Примерно. Чё бы нет-то. Я не про 40 минут уж точно говорю. Что у нас есть интересного из игр, что мы сейчас проходим? Блин, можно, может быть, в Сому поиграть. Да я там, блин, опять запутаюсь. Я хочу, да. Я просто не знаю во что. Волк среди нас мы уже, можно сказать, прошли. Так, Ведьмака я не хочу. Салли Фейс до свидули мы уже прошли. Салли Фейс. Блин, надо разобрать все свои папки с играми. Так, Салли Фейс у нас уже пройденный вариант. Превьюшки где-то. Угу. Так. Что осталось? GTA, ну как-то. Я не хочу GTA. Life is Strange мы уже закончили, пока нету нового эпизода. Little Nightmares. Все уже тоже до свидули. Мы закончили. У нас осталось GTA, Сома. GTA, Сома и Ведьмак. И Ведьмак из тех игр, которые мы уже, в принципе, начинали. Silent Hill Homecoming. Silent Hill я люблю, но если уж и смотреть Silent Hill и играть в него, то, мне кажется, уж с начала, нет? Ну вот прям вот с первой части игры. Но это будет никому не интересно смотреть на вот эту пиксельную графику, которая раньше была. Ну и что? Андрюш, а логическую цепочку мне выстрои? Причем тут? Я думаю, можешь Сому запустить. Вы как смотрите на Сому? Так, это сюда, это сюда. Вот. Щема так щема. Давайте тогда минут через 5, наверное. Блин, быстрый эпизод последний. В принципе, могли бы в прошлый раз добить. Я просто не знаю, сколько по времени будет. Я думала, он часа 2 будет. Честно скажу. Я думала, там еще какие-то диалоги будут. Да, го в Сомку. Ладно. Давайте Сому, потому что из всех тех, что у нас есть, мне, конечно, очень хочется поиграть в Ведьмака, но я лучше Ведьмака завтра поиграю, у меня будет побольше времени на Ведьмака. Сколько? В 3 часа я стартану. Завтра еще в 3 стартую, а потом все, со вторника и по пятницу, там, какие у нас будут дни во время стримов, будем опять в 5 стартовать. Как по расписанию. Потому что завтра у меня еще отпуск, последний день отпуска. Вот так вот. Итого, котята. Да. Итого, что мне все хочется. Отпуск мало, неделю, но, блин, а куда мне больше-то? Я брала отпуск чисто для себя, отдохнуть от работы, не знаю, позаниматься своими делами, что, в принципе, я удачно все сделала, все, что хотела. Все. Ну, а дальше пора работать. У меня отпуск будет прям вот отпуск полноценный, где я смогу хорошо отдохнуть и свалить на моря. Летом я не хотела зимой куда-либо уезжать, поэтому больше, чем 8 дней на чисто свои дела я не считаю нужным тратить. Поэтому, котята, через 5 минут, даже, я думаю, меньше, я сейчас все поменяю, и мы с вами стартуем. У нас будет другой стрим, мы с вами будем проходить Сому. С Волком покончено. Надо будет что-нибудь еще придумать. Но это я уже буду позже делать. Вот. Поэтому подписывайтесь, комментируйте, ставьте лайки. Я вас всех обнимаю, ребят. Через 5 минут Сома. Пока-пока.